feel like it's been a while.
I do
don't
too.
know. It's been a while since I've been back.
It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. So, George, like I said, last time we were on, you were doing it.
Yeah.
So I was still out of town where I was coming home at
Yeah.
that time. But yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long couple of weeks. Hope everyone had a nice Labor Day, last few weeks of summer, school and everything's starting to get back in the swing, or if you work like the rest of us, same old every day.
Yeah. So fun.
But yeah. So today we're continuing with Proverbs, going into chapters 16 and 17. So let's get right into that. So we have a empty crowd here today. So for our viewers, I'm going to say it again because I feel like I need to start saying it more often. But like, comment, share, subscribe if you already haven't. I mean, we're starting to see some growth on the channel, but I mean, that only helps when everyone else is doing their part. So, I mean, again, if you have any questions or if you have any ideas for other topics that you want us to bring up and go over, please, by all means, please share it. Say we're open to anything. So, yeah, with that out of the way, let's start with chapter 16. Do we just want to read through the entire, read through 16 and then just go over things that stick out at us, I guess?
We could do what we did last time, just go like one verse at a time and see if there's anything.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That went well
It's
last
been a
time.
while. It's been a while.
I
Getting
know,
back
I'm a little
into this-
rusty.
A little rusty. Getting back to the swing of things, so yeah.
All right.
Let's go over the first three verses. We'll
Yeah.
do that.
Good idea.
Starting at 1. To humans belong the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the proper answer of the tongue. A person's ways seem pure to them, but motives are weighed by the Lord. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and he will establish your plans. Those are all really important.
They are.
There are things that have been on my mind, at least as of late, too, as far as like plans going forward for your life, and then I feel like we've all been in those stages where I think the first one, to humans belongs the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the proper answer to the tongue, or of the tongue, not to the tongue, of the tongue. But kind of going over like how we have these desires in our heart, and like kind of goes over a topic that we went over at one point a while back, saying like how maybe we are doing something that may seem right to us, but maybe for the wrong reasons, or it just may be something that's wrong, going both ways because we are born into sin. We have these temptations in our life. We are born with that because Satan still rules over the world, so we have temptation. That is something that we have to deal with in our lives. But
Right.
so we have those desires that kind of Satan tries to put in us to steer us away from God, but we choose to trust in him, have a relationship with him. He'll make his plans known to you, and he will guide you throughout your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's kind of go over like these next three are all kind of in that same little niche.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
You want me to read the next?
Sure, unless you had anything else on these ones.
I really didn't.
Oh.
I mean, they're just good ones, I would say.
They are good.
So, verses, was it?
Do 4 through 6.
Yeah, 4 through 6. The Lord has made everything for its purpose, even the wicked for the day of trouble. All those who are arrogant are an abomination to the Lord. Be assured they will not go unpunished. By loyalty and faithfulness, iniquity is atoned for, and by the fear of the Lord one avoids evil.
So 4 is about the same, but our translations are kind of different in 5 and 6.
Yeah, they
For
sounded
5
really
and
different.
6, mine are, the Lord detests the proud of heart. Be sure of this, they will not go unpunished. And 6 is through love and faithfulness, sin is atoned for. Through the fear of the Lord, evil is avoided.
Oh my goodness.
So those
That's
are kind
totally
of very, they almost seem like very, I mean, they kind of say the same thing, but they're almost
It's almost looking at it from like different perspectives
different. Yes.
in a way. Interesting. Huh.
I have to do another thing on the translations again. Because
That would be
I know
cool.
there's-
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of big
There's definitely
differences
some
with,
differences,
with these ones.
and I know some translations have improved and others have taken away things.
Yes.
Like
Or
for-
like dumbed stuff down way
Have
too
dumbed
much.
stuff down. I don't know if mine's more. I guess yours is more simplified. I guess yours is definitely more of like the
I think so.
equivalent because mine still follow. It's not quite King James, but it does follow some notes
Yeah,
of King James in mine.
that's true.
I wonder
It's interesting.
We'll have to check later, going to the Ten Commandments when it says like, "Thou shalt not kill" versus "Thou shalt not murder," because murder is the
Ooh,
proper
that's
translation.
true.
I know we've talked about that before, and
Interesting.
long time ago we went over through that. But
Yeah.
yeah, I always like that note because everyone says like, well, I mean, no, we didn't go over our 4th of July thing, but tapping into our
Mm.
American roots of the
Yes.
Second Amendment, people always use that as our argument. Like, well, if you're a Christian, why do you believe in the Second Amendment? Your Bible
Right.
says thou shalt not kill. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's 2 different words in Hebrew for kill and to murder, and the one that is used is the one that is murder. There's nothing
Interesting.
wrong with self-defense, and actually, even
Right.
in it's in Luke. Actually, the verse was right above one of the verses that your dad was reading this morning. Actually, let me see if it's in my translation. I'm hoping it is. If not, I'll grab one of the pew Bibles.
Interesting.
Real quick. Was it in Luke or was it in Mark? Jesus, Last Supper, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's in this. I'm going to run and grab a pew Bible real quick because it isn't. I know we're going a little bit off track,
That's okay.
but I know it was. Yeah. What do you know? That's not in my Bible.
What?
What is this? This is a. It doesn't even say what this is. What version is this?
It's probably the same as mine if I had to guess, the NRSV.
NRSV. Yeah.
Huh.
So. Let me make sure I'm looking in the right place. There's. Yeah, it's in Luke 22. Oh my goodness, it's a completely different thing.
Really?
Wait, 35, starting at 35. Oh, no. It is in mine, but it just doesn't have like the, not the chapter, but like the section. Because
Oh.
it says like purse, bag, and sword. Mine doesn't say that, but it still has those verses.
Oh, interesting.
But it says in it that, let's see. He said to them, "When I sent you without a purse, bag, or sandals, did you like anything?" They said, "No, not a thing." He said to them, "But now one who has the purse must take it, and likewise a bag. And the one who has no sword must sell his cloak and buy one. For I tell you, the scripture must be fulfilled in me. He was counted among the lawless, and indeed what is written about me is being fulfilled." They said, "Lord, look, here are 2 swords." He replied, "It is enough." So that is like before he gets betrayed, so he asked them to
Interesting.
arm themselves. So,
Huh. The more you know.
the more you know.
Wow.
That's an interesting bit. I'm sorry, I went on a little tangent. But
That's
Eh.
okay. Interesting.
that's what we're here for.
Yeah, exactly. You never know what might come up.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Huh.
But going back to Proverbs, going through 5 through 6, it kind of goes along, I guess, the same notes as the first 3 did, as far as like doing things our way versus
Yeah.
doing things the Lord's way.
Exactly.
So sorry if we get a little repetitive in here.
Yeah.
It may not be something new, but still, it's good to hear these things out loud because we can
It
tell
is.
you point blank. Don't listen to yourself. Don't follow the ways of the enemy. Don't follow the ways of the world.
Correct.
Don't follow God's. But excuse me, it's nice to hear it from the Word of God Himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So let's go on with 7 through 8.
Okay.
The Lord takes pleasure in anyone's way. He causes their enemies to make peace with them. Bear little with righteousness, then much gain with injustice. In their hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes their steps. That's an interesting one. I like that last one.
Yeah. That is a good
Kind
one.
of goes with the idea of like when people are contradicted about their plans versus God's plans. It's like Like, if you know in your heart that it is right and it is something that would please God and it's not going against His will, He will guide you along that path.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I think it is an important thing to remember. It's something that I kind of had to get into myself again when I was kind of in a rut, like, what should I be doing with my life?
Yeah.
Of course, I have this, which gives me purpose. It gives us purpose as far as spreading God's word. But like, what else should I be doing besides this?
Yeah.
And it's like, if it is something that right, God will guide you along that path.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, we have free will. We're able to make these choices.
Yeah.
We're not just robots. Like, yes, God put you here for a purpose. But
Yeah.
if we didn't have free will, we would just be like a bunch of robots, and we wouldn't be. I mean, we'd be almost be like animals in a way. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah, like you would say, like maybe animals kind of have free will, but they're kind of, you would say, stuck in their nature.
Yeah.
Because animals don't really change. An animal is kind of like almost. It's kind of because I mean, like, think about it in one sense. I was listening to like a while back. It was like this one Instagram page that just does like things like on animals, like the beginning and end of like kind of the lifespan and what they go through their life. But like there's many animals, like certain snakes, the what are those big, the Komodo dragons,
Oh, yeah.
sharks that are when they're born, basically the mother basically abandons them, so they got to figure everything out on their own. But it's they kind
Oh
of
my
have
gosh.
that innate nature in them that like they have their purpose. Is like, okay, I know what I'm supposed to do, and it's crazy. It makes you wind your eyes open to more of like the wonders of God's creation.
That is
It's
crazy.
like those animals, like they were born with that ability to know. It's like, okay, they may be a little stumbling along the path of work at first. Like there's a learning curve. It goes up. Like yeah, no, like when they first try and like hunt, they definitely fail, but they
Yeah.
learn. They're like, oh, they discover these things about them. So I'm like, that is
Interesting. Huh.
So
That
it's-
is.
So if we didn't have free will, we would be almost like that in a way.
Yeah. That's very true.
But no, God, you know.
I don't know. The thing I'm thinking about right now is like, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but like self-driving cars. You know, like say, you know, you get into a car and you're like, okay, car, take me to. I don't trust them
They
either.
scare me.
I don't even know if my car can do it, actually, but I don't want to
I
know.
was even talking about you know about the self-driving taxis.
Yeah. I don't like the
I
thought
know
of
a
that.
few people. It's people who know people who have tried them. I forget who else. There's someone recently who I was talking to. I can't remember who it was, but they said that either a family member of them or someone they knew.
Oh my
did
gosh.
it.
That's just scary.
It's I don't trust it.
But I mean, that kind of makes sense with that analogy because it's like we don't always know where God is taking us, but
Yeah.
wherever we end up is where we're meant to be.
Just don't trust the self-driving cars.
Yeah.
Put yourself in that shoes, but imagine it's the Holy Spirit driving the car. That's
Correct.
a good analogy.
Yeah, that's
We
better.
can't see the Spirit, we can feel it. It's His intentions in us.
Exactly.
So yeah, pretend you're in a self-driving car, but instead of electronics and AI driving it, it's the Holy Spirit.
Exactly. That's how it should be.
Just go to Carrie Underwood. Jesus, take the wheel.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Because the Lord will not put you in the wrong place, but a self-driving car probably will.
Exactly. But we can, I guess, put on ourselves on alternative paths.
True.
Just don't be a bad driver.
Yes.
This is a very confusing analogy, or at least
It's turning very confusing. Just use your turn signal.
Or just what you know. But when you're let's put in the analogy of when you're driving, follow your GPS.
That's right.
Is there an analogy? God's
God-
purpose. God's purpose. I don't know what to do for the S.
Superior. God's purpose is superior. Or,
Pretty good.
what was the other? I just had one in mind.
That'd be a cool shirt if we could think of a good analogy.
That would be kind of cool.
Have like a Jesus take the wheel things.
God provides security.
Would that be a good thing though for like when it comes to like following His path though? I don't know.
God.
Put that in the comments for a good idea for an analogy for like following God's path with the acronym of GPS.
We'll put it on a hat.
That'd That'd be a cool thing, a hat or a shirt, and it could be like Jesus's hand. Oh, you could do hands with the holes in them on the wheel.
Oh my gosh,
and then
that's
you could
so
have
cool.
the GPS thing on. That is a good. I need to make a note of this somewhere.
That would be really cool. Oh my gosh.
I gotta remember this. That's
Yeah.
a cool idea.
That's really neat. That would be awesome.
That would be a cool shirt or a hat too. It would
That's
work
true.
as a hat too. A hat or a shirt
Ooh, either
or a
one.
sweatshirt. Anything. That'd be good. I like that.
That would be neat.
Yeah, you could have the
Oh.
hands with the holes in them, and then you could have like a cross on the steering wheel. 'Cause it could be
Yeah.
like the car's logo.
That would be cool.
Oh, and then in the window, like in the front of it, you could have like a straight road, and then to the side a curvy, twisty road.
There we go. There we go.
That's a good shirt.
That's a good vision.
I need to find a pencil and paper. I need to.
You
put
can
this
probably
down.
AI that design.
Probably could. After all this talk, don't trust the AI driving
Yeah,
cars.
exactly. But we will be using it for other things.
Yeah, it has its purpose for now. AI still has me worried as far as stuff when it comes to revelations, but
That's fair. It's a little spooky.
it is. I
True.
think the only time I think I may have used AI twice.
I've been using ChatGPT a lot.
I think I tried to use ChatGPT. I forget what I was asking it. I think it was something hockey related. I was asking it. I was asking it to predict the Capitals in the playoffs. I'm like, what does AI think about my team?
Oh
in the
my
playoffs?"
gosh.
Either that, or I was like, how do you think they're gonna do next season? I think, or I think it
That's
was.
funny.
Yeah, I was getting mad at AI because I asked it to like rank the best chances of NHL teams for the next couple seasons, and it didn't say anything about it. It was only saying stuff about the Panthers. So it wasn't very smart on hockey because it was kind of just going with headlines because the Panthers were. I think it was after the Panthers won the cup. Maybe I can't remember.
Dang. I was using
So
it
it's
for
not
breakfast.
very sports. It's not really in depth in the world of NHL.
Yeah, they need like a sports AI.
I think I found that.
They probably have
They probably
one.
have one. Actually, no. I heard an ad about it the other day. There's some hockey podcast I was listening to. They have one, but it's like for sports betting.
Oh my word, that's crazy.
But it's like they pull in. It's like it's pulling in data and whatnot, so you don't have to do all that heavy lifting work of finding out like stats and everything else. But it gives
Oh
you
my
data and
gosh.
predictions.
That's crazy.
I can't remember the name of it, but I remember it was on one hockey podcast I was listening to, and it was one of their sponsors.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Oh, the more you know.
yeah.
Dang.
I gotta remember that shirt idea.
Yeah, that's really neat.
I don't have anything to write on.
I'm so tired all of a sudden.
Oh.
Ugh.
Sorry, that was a very long tangent. But
Oh.
you know what?
Oh well.
At the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Let's go to 10, 11, and 12.
Okay. You want me to read them or?
Yeah.
All right. Inspired decisions are on the lips of a king. His mouth does not sin in judgment. Honest balances and scales are the Lord's. All the weights in the bag are his work. It is an abomination to kings to do evil, for the throne is established by righteousness.
Okay, now all of mine are different from
Oh
them.
my gosh, that's crazy.
Mine are, the lips of a king speak as an oracle, and his mouth does not betray justice. Honest scales and balances belong to the Lord. All the weights in the bag are his making. This last one was very different. The kings detest wrongdoing, for a throne is established through righteousness.
Oh my word, that's
So
crazy.
yeah, yours is definitely more like a modern English translation, and mine's definitely more on the lines of. It's like an in between
Yeah.
between King James and that.
Interesting. Is it
But they
NIV?
It is NIV.
How do I know? I just guessed.
Because I think I thought we would be too.
You probably did.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's like the old. I'm pretty sure it's the old NIV, not the new NIV. I know there's a few different. I don't know actually. I don't know which ones.
There's a lot of translations.
There's a different one. I know one is better than the other. I can't remember which one is. Let's see one. Printed in China. Come on, I'm gonna have a talk with Hargrave. This is my old. It's my high school
Oh
Bible from
no!
Hargrave.
What were they thinking?
I mean, it's not the Chinese Bible though.
Well, that's true. That's true.
If you didn't know about it, we were really going on some side
Yeah.
quests here, but you
Hey,
know
that's
what?
okay. It's a state.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
But the Chinese, of course, in China, you're not allowed to have a Bible, but you can have the Chinese Bible printed by the government. And it's like the Ten Commandments are all like communist virtues and whatnot. Like it's completely different. And also in the Chinese Bible, Jesus sins. I can't remember what he does, but he sins.
It's
And
ridiculous.
there's a few other dairy things that are off. But yeah, no, basically it's the Chinese Bible is propaganda.
Shameful. That's
Yeah.
what that is.
I wish I knew all the Chinese Bible's Ten Commandments. I actually want to know that eventually.
Yeah.
But I know from what I heard, it's like all like communist ideals and things that inspire communism.
Shameful is what that is.
Yeah, and then I can't remember what. I feel like Jesus. I think the sin that I can't remember what he sinned. I almost feel like he throws a stone at the woman.
Oh.
In the whole thing where it's like he who's without sin throw the first stone. I think he actually throws a stone at the woman. I can't remember though. I may be wrong.
Oh
I
my
know.
goodness.
I know at one point they have Jesus sin once, but I can't remember what it is.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah.
China.
Anywho, yeah, China. But at least
China.
mine is it's printed in China, not written in China.
That's
So,
true.
you know, it's
That's true. That's
You know
that's
what?
more acceptable.
it's more acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say.
'Cause a lot of companies do that. I mean,
Yeah.
parts
This
out of that thing are made
definitely
in China.
made in
Same
China.
with this and probably this too. I wouldn't be surprised.
probably.
Maybe we got some chips from Taiwan. I don't know. Because Taiwan is not part of China. YouTube wouldn't like that. YouTube doesn't like when you say that Taiwan is a separate country.
If this one gets flagged and all the other ones were straight, that would be crazy.
That would be hilarious.
That would be wild.
There was Louder with Crowder. They got banned from YouTube for quoting the CDC.
Oh my
It was something
gosh.
I think about the flu or something like that, like the flu vaccine, and they're quoting the CDC, like CDC stats and statistics.
Oh my
And
gosh.
they got banned from they got like a 3-day ban from YouTube because of that.
That's ridiculous.
Especially after, that's why we're putting we're on YouTube, but that's why we put all of our eggs in our basket on Rumble.
Yeah, exactly.
Rumble is the future. We're here from Rumble.
Yeah,
So yeah.
and that's that.
Oh, my favorite thing's to sit over and over again. You can listen while your phone's off.
Oh, that is so nice.
It is very nice. I listen to it all. Like I'll listen to like Tim Pool or Louder with Crowder or someone else on Rumble, and like I can listen to it while I work. Just turn like it's like if you're
That's
listening
nice.
to music. It's like it's as if you're listening to music.
Dang. That's rare these days. Everything is so ridiculous.
It is.
Ugh.
Yep. No, but do we have anything? We got on the tangent and even
That's
go into
true.
these verses.
I think this one was kind of like a callback to one of the other ones that talked about money as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it was, but talking about the balances.
The honest scales, like please the Lord.
Yeah.
It was like at the very beginning. I remember.
That was like the first verse in one of the ones we've already gone over. But yeah, this one, a lot of these are kind of calling back to.
But this one I feel like is a little bit different. So honest scales and balancing belongs to the Lord. All the weights in the bag are of his making. So it's the one you're thinking about before is kind of like saying if you're scamming
Yes.
someone, something like
Yes.
that. But this is more of a metaphor in the sense of like the Lord is balancing everything out to his making. He is the one who is balancing out. He's like has his he's pulling the strings and whatnot and making sure things line into place.
That's very true.
So that's kind of like the gist of that. So it's like the analogy is the same, but it's a different meaning.
That's true.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
That was all I had.
Yeah. The other two kind of go into that. Well, let's go into say we're definitely good. We've gone into a lot of tangents today, so we may just be going over 16 today. We'll hit
That's
17
true.
and 18
We'll get there
next
eventually.
week. Yeah. But so let's start with 14. A king's wrath, or no, 13.
Yeah.
Kings take pleasure in honest lips. They value the one who speaks what is right. A king's wrath is a messenger of death, but the wise appease it. When a king's face brightens, it means life. His favor is like a rain cloud in spring. So this is kind of, I guess, along the lines of, we're kind of going into a different theme here. I guess you could say the king is God. In a way, I mean, it could be in turn with a king, because you still have to remember this is written by Solomon, things that are inspired from stuff he's heard from David, but also stuff that he had heard from God, that at this time he's writing this, he is king. So this is also kind of kingly advice for other leaders or like
True.
along that line. So it has dual meaning. In that sense.
Interesting.
At least that's how I'm looking at it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Still kind of keeping the same theme as the other ones, you know.
As far as like the other ones are kind of like your way versus God's way, and then it's kind of keeping along that, but it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
So I guess you could say it's like approaching God, like God's maybe judgment in a way you could say.
Yeah, like
Possibly.
finding favor.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. Doing what's right.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Let's I'm going to knock out the rest of this, and if there's anything that jumps up, maybe
Sure.
we'll stop. But I'm going to go over the rest of this real quick, and then we'll just unpack the rest of everything else. So,
Yeah.
starting at 16. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to get insight rather than silver? The highway of the upright avoids evil, but those who guard their ways preserve their lives. Pride goes before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Before lowing in the spirit along with the oppressed, that to share plunder with the proud. Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blesses the one who trusts in the Lord. The wise in heart are called discerning, and gracious words promote instruction. Prudence is a fountain of life to the prudent, but folly brings punishment to the fools. The hearts of the wise make their mouths prudent, and lips promote instruction. Gracious words are honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and healing to the bones. There is a way that appears to be right, but in the end it leads to death. That's that kind of goes with the thing that we were talking. I mean, kind of
Right.
the lesson we had a while back, and then also what we were talking about earlier today.
Yeah.
How it
Exactly.
seems right at the time, but yeah, it leads to.
It always seems
to
right.
that. Now with these, you're kind of getting a good. I guess it's a little bit of a back and forth in parallel. It's
It
not like
is.
in like the same thing every time, but it's kind of
Yeah.
going back to some of that stuff in the very beginning too.
It
some
is.
callbacks to that.
For sure.
Yeah. Let's see, 26. The appetite of laborers work for them. Their hunger drives them on. That's an interesting one. A scoundrel plots evil, and on their lips it is like a scorching fire. A perverse person stirs up conflict and gossips separate close friends. A violent person entices their neighbor and leads them down a path that is not good. Whoever winks with their eye is plotting perversity. Whoever pursues their lips is bent on evil. Gray hair is a crown of splendor. It is attained in the way of righteousness. I've heard a lot of people bring that. They always get people who are Christians are happy when they get gray hairs.
Oh my gosh. I have pulled 3 gray hairs out of my head.
Yeah,
I'm
there you go. You're
22
wise.
years old. I'm so wise.
You're so wise, and
I'm
you're
so
in the ways
wise.
that you are righteous. There you go. It's a good thing.
There we go. I mean, glory to God.
Oh. My mom has a funny story about that, but I'll get that out. A better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city. The lost is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from the Lord. My mom had a thing once. She kind of has the because she started getting gray hair when she was like, I want to say when she was like mid-40s, maybe 50.
Wow.
She's
Yeah.
57, 58. She knows this. Her birthday's this week. She's turning 58, I think. 57 or 58, I can't remember. One of those two.
Yeah.
But she kind of has like the Tulsi Gabbard hair. How Tulsi
Oh, she
Gabbard
does!
has like that one gray streak.
She does.
Mm-hmm. But there's one time my mom was at getting her hair cut, and some woman was like, I love the dye that you did with your hair. I want to get something like that. She's like, well, it's natural.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. Wow. That's pretty neat.
she's a very wise and righteous woman, though. So
Thanks, I
can
grew
see
it
why.
myself. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah, so if
Oh
you
my
start,
word.
I mean, we're all pretty young here. If we have some older listeners,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
We love having you.
Embrace it.
Yeah, embrace
I
it.
mean-
But yeah, if you're getting some gray hairs already, hey,
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
It's okay. Don't do what I did and just rub them out your head, because I got scared. It freaked me out personally.
Well, it's better than some other people. I know people, I haven't talked to him in years, but a friend of mine from when I was at Christ Church, he said he was worried because everyone in his family started balding at 20. And his hair was already thinning too, and he was
Oh no! Oh, poor
I think I remember
dude.
it was a year ago. I was talking to one of my friends in there, and for some reason he came up and talked to her. Have you talked to Carl at all? No, I haven't talked to Carl at all recently. I was I wonder if he's bald yet.
Oh.
It's a bad thing to say, but he kept on saying how he's probably gonna be bald by he's 23.
Oh my gosh! I mean, if you embrace it, then it's a great look.
Yeah.
But you just can't be trying to
I mean,
hide from
I
it.
know some people who are bald and they pull it off great.
Yeah, exactly. You just gotta own
Actually,
it.
I had one. He's the one I told you about. He was my rifle coach at Hargrave. He was
Oh.
he was in the he was a airborne, but it was Halloween, and he came in on his Harley, and of course he's bald, so big, tall, buff, white dude comes in on his Harley wearing the Bane mask.
Oh
From
my
Batman. He has the
gosh.
vest on and everything.
Oh my gosh.
It was awesome.
Dang.
This was every morning. There's formation on Company Street, just making sure that everyone's accounted for and whatnot.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
you give your reports and everything before you fall out the classes. So everyone's all there in uniform, standing at attention, waiting for the fall out, and we just hear vroom,
Oh.
and he just rides in the middle of Company Street right in front of us. It just doesn't say anything, just looks at us menacingly. Because
Oh my
he has
gosh.
one of those looks. He is a scary dude. Greatest guy
Dang.
ever. But if you piss him off, it's scary. So
Game over.
But just imagine that. But then you can't see his face because all you can see is his eyes because he has the Bane mask
Oh my
from
gosh.
from the Dark Knight movies.
Dang.
It was awesome.
That is so cool.
It made all of our days. You're oh, that's so cool.
That is so. Yeah, you just gotta embrace it.
Yeah.
Might as well.
I mean, we were all kind of. I mean, we weren't miserable all the time, but there's times where we were. But that.
Sure.
That brightened our day.
That's as it should.
We were
Oh.
all joking though that they were oh, we're dressing up as army soldiers for Halloween.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
But yeah, no. So
Dang.
being bald, if you can pull it off, great for you. And then also, if you're getting gray hairs, embrace
That's right.
it. It's a
Yeah.
good thing.
It's just your wisdom
Yeah.
coming in.
I guess I do know some older people that older that aren't gray, or you have people who are obsessed with dyeing them. So I wonder if that's kind of the opposite. They're not embracing it.
That's true. They're suppressing it.
I mean, it's definitely kind of a natural thing too. Some people who, there's people who are
Oh, yeah.
sinful in their life too. They'll get gray hair too. But
That's true. Very true. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, a lot of them like to hide it though, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Did you have anything in particular that stood out to you?
Oh, let's see. Gotta glance over it.
Mm-hmm. But no, one that I'm kind of confused by it because I'm trying to see if it's in in a good way or bad thing. But 26, the appetite of laborers works for them. Their hunger drives them on. It's kind of is that kind of saying motivation for yourself?
That one I'm confused about too because
I don't
it's
know if it's in the eyes of doing something wrong.
yeah, because it's it's never
Kind
satisfying.
of your needs, yeah.
Yeah, it's never enough. It's either that.
What does yours say? Does yours say pretty much the same thing? 26?
It says the appetite of workers works for them. Their hunger urges them on.
Yeah, see, I don't know if that's supposed to be kind of in the way of temptation, in a way of being drawn to something, and you're trying to get to that, or if it's motivate. Because there are some things in Proverbs. I don't think we've gotten to a few of them, but kind of we went over before, oh yeah, no, God tells you how to have a good work ethic.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's in the sense that.
Let's see if I can find it in the
Oh yeah, that's right. That's good. We live in this age where there's an answer for everything.
Exactly.
Although when you're doing your biblical research, make sure to check multiple sources because there are some that are misleading. You know,
This is true. This is very
make
true.
sure they're coming from the right sources and whatnot, and trustworthy people and outlets.
Yeah, not just.
Come across some New Age church that's telling you, yeah, God is. What was the? There's one that said like Jesus is trans and God is trans.
Oh,
and
yeah,
God
that
is
was.
God is non-binary. There's that one. I know you've seen it before because I think I sent it to you because it was like reminiscent of like what do they call God? It was during your graduation or Connor's graduation.
Oh my gosh.
What did they call God? They called God what?
It's on the tip of my tongue.
It was like not the Great Spirit. It was like something.
Great. It was like universal mystery or
Universal
something.
mystery.
It was like that. It was great. Mystery was in the word. There was that, and then there was mother.
Oh, that's right, the mother thing. Yeah.
Mother. What was that one?
I gotta find this one video now. I know you'll recognize this video when you hear it, but it is so cringy. Sorry, we're going off on a lot of tangents today. But
It's
I hope
just a
that
tangent day.
It's been a tangent day, you know. Like you said, we've been out for a while. We gotta get all this stuff out of our system.
Exactly.
Let's see. Liberal.
Maybe it was mother mystery.
Maybe. Oh, where is it?
It was both years I went to graduation. It was ridiculous.
Here it is. Oh, I'll put it to the microphone and see if it picks up the audio well. It's an ad.
In body or spirit, and let us confess our faith today in the words of the Sparkle Creed. I believe in the non-binary God, whose pronouns are plural. I believe in Jesus Christ, their child, who wore a fabulous tunic and had two dads, and saw everyone as a sibling child of God. I believe in the rainbow spirit, who shatters our image of one white light and refracts it into a rainbow of gorgeous diversity.
No.
I believe in the church of everyday saints, as numerous, creative, and resilient as patches on the AIDS quilt, whose feet are grounded in mud,
Did they say the AIDS
and
quilt?
whose eyes
I think
gaze
they
at
said
the
Ace, but
stars
I'm not.
in wonder.
Did they say? Wait a minute. Ace.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Grounded in mud,
Probably that
and
too,
whose
though.
eyes
Yeah.
gaze at the stars in wonder. I believe in the calling to each of us that love is love is love.
No, it's not.
So, beloved, let us love. I believe, glorious God.
Okay, that's enough.
That was tomfoolery.
Like I said,
Who
they
wore
married-
a fabulous tunic.
He had two dads.
These people vote.
These
I
people
can't.
preach.
These people,
These people
yeah.
have churches. That's what I'm saying. Be very careful where you're getting your information from, and it's
Dear
just kind of like
heavens.
the I don't know, just the perversion of the gospel. We've gone over before in past
Yep.
lessons. But
Perversion it is.
the new age churches. I mean, there's been guaranteed that's in California.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's
Let's
one in California that had they had a drag queen show.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you not see that one?
No, that's
yeah,
crazy.
that
I don't know how I
was-
missed that.
This would have been like maybe 2 years ago. I want to say a year or 2 years ago.
Oh, my gosh. That's crazy.
I don't know why. For some reason, it was like there's a lot of stuff like all that stuff like it had been around for a little while. It's still like a fairly new thing in the church. But like there's like at one point like a couple years ago where it was all just like flooding out. Like,
That is true. It kind
I
of
think
hit a
it
breaking
was
point.
kind of at the height of the whole like drag queen story hour thing when that was really getting
Yeah.
traction.
Yeah. And
was
it
kind of
bled
during-
everywhere.
That would have been 2 years ago, right?
I think so.
2 or 3. That may have been 3 years ago, honestly. 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, not even a year ago. I'd say 2 or 3 years ago is when all
Yeah.
that really started. Like there was like that one section, I guess, like this stuff's always going on. People are always posting videos about it. But like there's like a as far as like the news cycle, it goes through phases where like they're on a topic for a while, and like in the zeitgeist of media,
Yeah.
that was blowing up for a time.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's just the crazy world we live in. But you know, live by the word.
That's right. That's right.
Guide you along that path the best we can.
Exactly.
Yeah. Say final thoughts or tangents. We'll probably, I guess next week we'll continue with 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went on quite a bit of tangents, but you know what? It's fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun. I hope this. I mean, again, I'll say it again. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I hate being that kind of person, but
Gotta do what you gotta do.
you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, we can only grow if you help us and support this channel and what we're trying to do. But yeah, we have fun doing this kind of thing, going on these tangents. We want it to be entertaining to you, so hopefully this is. I mean, like we said it before, how we like pick and choosing from things that inspired us and whatnot. This kind of has something to do with it, but it's kind of what we had already had been doing.
Yeah, that's true.
In the past, so it's not like I'm trying to put on a show or something like
it's
that.
not a whole brand new thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
No, but I really hope that y'all enjoying it, and if there's anything you want us to change in our style or things you like, things you don't like, please let us know. Yeah, because we're here to put out the best product we can for you so that you can enjoy listening to it, and not just like listening to a audiobook or something like that, or like
That's true.
NPR, but I can't think of many people who actually listen to NPR.
We'd like to be more exciting than NPR.
Can't you hear my voice rise a little bit?
There's 5% emotion detected in your voice.
I got fired from NPR because I used 8% of my voice.
I used an exclamation point and got put on 2-week leave from NPR.
That's terrible.
I mean, NPR is pretty bad, though, if you listen to stuff there. They're supposed to be neutral, but they're not. They're not neutral.
I can't remember what the radio station on Parks and Rec is called that like pokes fun at NPR, but it's so accurate. It's so funny. It's, oh my gosh, it's hilarious. It's exactly like NPR is. It's so
I
good.
can't imagine too many people still listen to NPR.
I think, aren't they shutting down? Did I hear that?
It is a government-funded thing, so it could be that. They could be. I'm sure they probably lost funding.
I feel like I heard that recently.
Honestly, I feel like that and PBS should lose funding.
Oh my gosh, PBS has gone
PBS
downhill.
PBS has gone off the rails.
Now, PBS Kids, that's where it was at. I love
I don't even
PBS
want to know what they're
Kids.
putting on now.
Oh,
I
now.
know they're not putting out the same bangers that we had when we
No,
were kids.
PBS Kids used to be my favorite.
That was
That's where it was at. It was great.
that was.
But alas.
Aside from Caillou, was Caillou on PBS?
I can't remember.
I hate Caillou.
Whiny brat.
I hate Caillou
football.
with a passion.
Caillou was awful.
That kid needs to be beaten.
Yes. Yes.
Honestly, any kid who liked and listened and liked to watch Caillou, I never met a kid who liked Caillou.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't allowed to watch
If there
it.
was any kid that did, they were definitely that whiny brat.
Caillou,
that always got their way.
Because they learned that behavior from that blockhead Caillou.
Yeah.
What the heck kind of name is Caillou anyways?
I don't know.
Are there actually people in the world named Caillou?
There's definitely.
Look it up.
What kind of sick joke would that be? There's going to be someone. There's definitely going to be someone our age who's having kids who's going to put their kid through torture and name them Caillou.
Gordon Ramsay follows somebody named Caillou. But that's the only
Where's the name
person.
come from? Like, what kind of ethnicity is Caillou? I don't know. Like, you have like origins of names. Like, it's like it can't be European. Probably like Danish.
I did not spell that right. French Canadian.
Of course it is.
Yep.
So the worst kinds of French. No offense to French people. I mean, I doubt.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
The word Caillou is derived from the French word for pebble. Which makes perfect sense because he's dumber than a box of rocks.
Yeah.
Caillou is a Canadian character
Of course he's Canadian. That's why he has no backbone.
Yeah.
That's why his parents have no backbone. That's why his parents are so soft on him.
That's a good point. That is.
That's exactly why his parents are so soft on him, because they're Canadian.
Bruh, this is.
And if they're French Canadian too.
Yeah. Yes, this Reddit post says, I realized I've never heard anyone else by the name except for the character, and I'm pretty sure people will probably never name any kids Caillou again due to how hated he is.
I would imagine that, yeah, that has to be it. There's no sane parent unless they just find it funny as a sick joke that's going to name their kid Caillou.
That is, someone said, is he called Pebble because he's bald?
Oh, the theory that I always heard is that he has cancer.
I heard that too.
That's what I always heard. Which makes you feel bad for a second. It's like, you know what? No, I don't feel bad.
Yeah. Caillou is a terrible character. Oh my gosh.
Have you seen this video that we cannot air on here, but it's like Caillou grown up.
Oh
Have you
no.
seen this?
No.
They like portray him as like a 30-year-old who's still living with his parents.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
The
gosh.
dad is just finally sick of him.
Like the dad and Step Brothers after they destroy the house.
It's pretty much that. It's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
It is hilarious. It's definitely a colorful, I guess, animation sketch, but it's
That's hilarious.
it's funny. But no, PBS. I guess that was that PBS? I can't remember. It may have been.
Probably was.
The Boomafoo was the best one on PBS.
That was a good one.
Love that show.
That was a banger.
The Crab Brothers. Because they had like two shows. I know they had like a new one
yeah.
that was animated. Because I remember Haley was watching it once.
Oh.
But they had like two all their stuff was good.
Yeah.
They still
didn't
go. I
miss.
follow them on Instagram. They do go on tour and whatnot.
Oh my gosh.
A part of me is like, I kind of want to see them.
Yeah. It'd be nostalgic.
And also Zaboomafoo's the lemur, the actual lemur Zaboomafoo. That's like they
Oh,
act,
yeah.
like like how they have like that puppet, but then they also have the real lemur in
Yeah.
the show. His bloodline is still going.
Let's go,
Funny
King.
enough, at Duke
Oh my gosh, that's
University.
crazy.
Yeah, no, that's
Wow,
where
you're
they
so
are.
close. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So no, the Zaboomafoo bloodline still
Going strong.
Going strong. I think it's like I saw a post. It was like his great grandson was born like last year.
Holy moly. That's crazy.
The bloodline is still strong. It's a Zaboomafoo.
Wow. It's
May
inspiring.
May it forever reign. As
Exactly.
with God's.
Yeah.
Amen.
Period.
So gone a little long. Went on a few tangents, but again, hope you all had fun. So again, comment below. Say things if there's anything you like, things you want changed, things you want us to go over, please share it. Also, what was your favorite PBS Kids show?
Oh yeah,
Growing
that's a
up.
good one.
And if any of you say Caillou,
Yeah, you need help.
I know the Bible says do not judge, but
I think that warrants some judgment.
bombastic size.
Exactly.
Alrighty, but yeah, so we'll be seeing you next week. We'll be going over 17 and 18, depending on if we go on any other wild tangents. But if not, yeah.
Yes.
But either way, we'll be seeing y'all next week. I hope you have a good week. God bless.